Imagine leading the most powerful organization in world football, the FIFA World Cup. Billions of fans, hundreds of nations, and the responsibility of shaping the future of the world's most popular sport. Today, that responsibility belongs to Gianni Infantino. But his journey didn't begin in a football stadium. It began in the small Swiss town of Brig, where he was born on March 23, 1970, to an Italian immigrant family. Like many immigrant families, his parents worked hard to build a better future, teaching him discipline, determination, and the value of education. Unlike many football legends, Infantino never became a professional player. Instead, he became fascinated by the business and organization behind the game. That passion led him to study law at the University of Freiburg, where he gained the legal knowledge that would later define his career. After graduating, he worked in sports law before joining UEFA, Europe's football's governing body, in the late 1990s. It didn't take long for him to stand out. Known for his professionalism, leadership, and ability to speak several languages, Infantino quickly became one of UEFA's most trusted executives. He played an important role in organizing competitions like the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Euro, helping manage broadcasting deals, tournament regulations, and international partnerships. In 2009, he was promoted to UEFA General Secretary, becoming one of the most influential administrators in European football. Millions of fans recognized him from Champions League draws and UEFA ceremonies, but few imagined he would one day lead FIFA itself. Then, everything changed. In 2015, FIFA was hit by one of the biggest corruption scandals in sports history. Senior officials were arrested, sponsors questioned their partnerships, and trust in the organization reached an all-time low. Football needed a new leader. And unexpectedly, Gianni Infantino decided to step forward. That decision would not only change his life, it would change the future of FIFA forever.
In 2015, FIFA was facing the biggest crisis in its history. Corruption investigations shook the organization. Several senior officials were arrested, sponsors questioned their partnerships, and millions of fans around the world began losing trust in football's governing body. With FIFA's reputation at its lowest point, a new leader was needed. That's when Gianni Infantino made the biggest decision of his career. In 2016, he announced his candidacy for FIFA president. Unlike many traditional football politicians, Infantino promised transparency, financial reform, and a vision to grow football across every continent. His message connected with football associations around the world. On February 26, 2016, Gianni Infantino was elected as the 9th president of FIFA, beginning a completely new chapter in football history. Once in office, he immediately focused on expanding the global game. One of his biggest decisions was increasing the FIFA World Cup from 32 teams to 48 teams, giving more countries the chance to compete on football's biggest stage. He also introduced a new and expanded FIFA Club World Cup, increased investment in women's football, and launched development programs to support emerging football nations. Under his leadership, FIFA's commercial growth accelerated through new broadcasting agreements, sponsorship deals, and digital initiatives, making the organization financially stronger than ever before. Supporters praised him for modernizing FIFA and making football more global. But with every major decision came new debates and new criticism. And those controversies would soon become one of the defining parts of his presidency.
Becoming FIFA president was only the beginning. Leading the world's biggest football organization meant that every decision Gianni Infantino made would be watched by billions of fans. Every success would be celebrated, and every mistake would be criticized. One of the biggest moments of his presidency came during the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. While the tournament delivered unforgettable football and one of the greatest finals in history, it was also surrounded by debates over human rights, migrant workers, and the decision to host the World Cup in Qatar. As FIFA president, Infantino defended the tournament, arguing that football should unite people and leave a lasting legacy for the region. His comments received both support and criticism from fans, media, and football organizations around the world. Despite the controversies, FIFA continued to grow. Under Infantino's leadership, the organization expanded women's football, invested more money in football development programs, and approved the 2018 FIFA World Cup, beginning with the 2026 tournament in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. He also introduced a larger FIFA Club World Cup, aiming to create more opportunities for clubs from every continent. Supporters believe these changes will make football more global than ever before. Critics, however, argue that more matches could increase player fatigue and place commercial interests ahead of the game itself. Whether people support him or disagree with him, one fact is impossible to ignore. Gianni Infantino has changed FIFA more than almost any president before him. From expanding the World Cup to reshaping international competitions and increasing FIFA's global reach, his decisions will influence football for generations to come. His journey, from the son of Italian immigrants in a small Swiss town to the president of FIFA, is proof that leadership in football isn't only built on what happens on the pitch. Sometimes, the people who shape the future of the game never kick a ball in a World Cup match. As football enters a new era with larger tournaments, new technology, and a growing global audience, Gianni Infantino's legacy is still being written. History will decide whether he is remembered as the man who transformed FIFA for the better or one of its most controversial leaders. But one thing is certain: his name will forever be part of football history. Soccer Ball Trophy.